Welcome to another episode of Yogi's Secrets Revealed, where I take you to my cave to understand the truth, and meditation is liberation. And now it's time for a revolution, a health revolution, and I want to share with you my thoughts for today on living in the cave and things that will change your life forever. This is the greatest and probably most difficult yoga practice for all of us. This is the coming together of the mind. The hands cannot get anything done without the mind. This is a direct reflection of our intention. So purifying our hands of the many years of deceptive things, negative things, you might say the thief or the giver or taker lives within these arms. I've discovered many things about being yogic, living in the caves, not having a teacher that's here on the physical plane, but is actually in my innermost mind, in my innermost quiet. The voice that speaks most quietly is the one that I want to listen to. That's the direction of my life as a yogi. So I want to know what life is without resistance, what life is without having contraction and clinging and grasping, the things that cause us to be more grabbing, more like crabs in life. I have chosen to free myself up. So I open up through the hands, I open up through the arms, letting the meridian systems operate, and then I can really feel what these hands are. If you examine yourself deeply, you'll realize that the fingertips right on the ends are actually eyes, meaning the hands have an ability to follow the eyes, watch. Now, while I'm doing this, what is happening, when I turn my eyes to the left, my wrists feel a fluid opening or fluid movement to where they actually want to go left or right. None of you watching this, maybe try this, but I believe that most of you watching this cannot let this element of lucidity happen. The flexibility and looseness of the hands coordinate to diet. When you get a clean diet, when your digestive channel can really breathe the essence of what a breatharian is. You want to really know what a breatharian is? I'll show you. I don't know if you've ever really understood or had somebody tell you, but the very act that we're all breatharians. We all breathe and we all eat. As long as you're eating, you're actually inhaling food, if you think about it. I want you to think about this seriously. The fish, what do they swim in? Water. So all day long they're swimming and breathing their food. They're breathing their prana, their longevity. And occasionally they may eat another animal. Ourselves, we swim through the air constantly. The prana, the very energy in the air, is animating us. And to be a breatharian, it's actually what you choose to breathe, what you choose to inhale. Some people choose to inhale animals, meat. Other people choose to inhale dairy or food of any sorts. A breatharian actually tries to control his mind passively and open himself up to the greater good of God. By opening up certain centers in the back of the throat, in the top of the head, and the ears, you can access higher vibrational frequencies that actually turn into energy or prana, or you might say captivation. See, when I'm meditating, I'm not thinking about what my next meal is. Now, I have in the past. And I realize when I'm thinking of meals, it just means the parasites, the bacteria, the things living in our body want us to eat. So as long as you have hunger feelings, hunger cravings, or thoughts about food, you still have issues with the bacteria, parasites, yeast, molds, and funguses, flukes, worms that are living inside the body. That's why as a yogi, you want to remove them. You want to clear your body and get it clean so that you can just be. So like I was saying about the hands, when the hands and the meridians get purified, what you cling and grasp to becomes more clear and lighter and refined. So when I'm sitting and meditating, I'm opening up through the hands. I'm opening up through the chest, the throat, and I'm listening. And Breatharianism, we're all Breatharians, but how do you breathe? Now what I'm going to show you right now is how I breathe into the left channel, the stomach channel, and I do that kind of like as if you were letting out a burp, but you're inhaling a burp. Here's how it is. Exhale all your air. Open up. So I have a lung full of air in my gut, a lung full here. Great way to entertain your friends at parties, being a breatharian. And if you don't want to eat, you're fasting, you put a safety pin or a clothespin in your nose. But that's just all joking aside. Breatharians are about refining your breath. Breath mastery is self-mastery. And that's what I want to show you on Yogi's Secrets Revealed. These shows that I do is what I've discovered and how to become a breatharian right in your home. But a gift to you is getting out of your home, getting out of the cities, getting out of the places that you live in your life that are causing you to have hunger. When you see food, smell it, when you're around other people who are hungry. Ever notice that? Try giving up one meal or 2 meals and see how hungry you are, but see where the mind goes and think. Really examine your life. To be a breatharian, you're stepping on a path that few people will tread. But don't be afraid, because actually everybody's doing it on little baby steps. They're giving themselves a couple hours between meals. How about giving yourself a half a day, or 1 day, or 2 days, or accept the yogi 3-day challenge of stop eating, not eating anything at all.